Welcome to day 2 here in Canyonlands National Park, Utah. The land of rattlesnakes and geckos, rusty red rocks, huge giant cliffs and canyons, and the hot, smoldering sun. What's up? Still wearing my stupid sombrero. I'm glad you noticed. I hope this wind isn't too loud. I apologize if it is. So, a lot has happened since you last saw me. What I'm doing right now is hiking to my next campsite. It's a pretty short hike and it should be easy. As you can see, I'm kind of like on top of this mesa. I was going to photograph a viewpoint called Grand Viewpoint. And now, obviously, if you name something Grand Viewpoint, it's going to be just overrun with tourists. Here's the view that you will see from Grand Viewpoint. And, I mean, it's stunning, it's beautiful. It's a grand sweeping view of these canyons, but it's also a little bit messy. I mean, as far as like a landscape photo goes, there's just a lot going on. And I think the way to solve that would be to get some sort of something in the foreground, a subject like maybe a tree or a branch or something to kind of draw your eye to, and then the background's just the background. But there really wasn't much. It's all kind of paved and there's lots of people. Luckily, while I was exploring, I found another viewpoint that I actually think is going to be a lot more promising. I think I'm going to go for viewpoint number 2, which is also not as popular as Grand Viewpoint. So I set up my camp. I'm not there now. What I did was I drove out here to this other viewpoint. I'm hoping to do a little sunset photography. Yeah, we've got quite a ways to go until the sun sets. I'm here a little early. I guess there's nothing to do but wait and enjoy the view, which by the way is spectacular. Well, here's my first photo. It's a panorama, and it's not like the main one that I want to do, but why not, you know? I saw it and I was like, let's go for it. So my camera's level, tripod's level, those are both very important. Let me think about the other settings here. I'm gonna want a little bit of a deeper depth of field because this branch that I'm shooting is kind of close. Alright, I'm willing to sacrifice some shutter speed for that. And then I always bring up the histogram because I just like to see what's going to happen as I pan. It's obviously going to get very bright and I'm going to blow out those brights. So I'll just kind of adjust the exposure as I take each photo, and hopefully it works out. We'll see. So I'm walking over to another panorama that I wanted to do when I was kind of scoping this out. And here we are. It's this little tree, and it's got a nice view of the cliff. I might do a panorama and just a normal one, but just look at this tree. Oh, it's all swirly. Look at the bark. I think it just has like a lot of character, and I love photographing trees anyway. So yeah, let's see how this one works. I wish this tree was just closer to the edge of this cliff here. I mean, this might look good. Maybe a little lower. I'm gonna do some experimenting. This is always the quest, trying to find the perfect composition. I think I'm gonna take this picture because the light is pretty soft right now, and it's not like we're gonna get a sunset or anything. All right, let's do it. So I've done my little depth of field trick just to see if I can get the whole photo in focus. I can at f16, ISO 100. And what if I just went a little wider? Let me show you guys. I'm just talking to myself. But that just looks gorgeous. Heck, the scene in real life looks gorgeous. This is just amazing. So I'm fairly convinced this is the best composition in this area. The one thing I'm gonna wait now is for the sun to just start to crest behind these clouds. It'll dim a little bit. I'm gonna try getting a panorama. All the way from this tree basically until the sun. It's getting a little bit of a sunburst effect from the side of from the other end of the image. But until then, just relax and enjoy the view. Today was not always a fun day. I didn't do much photography. It was mostly hiking. My feet hurt, I was sweaty, I was thirsty, I ran out of water at the end of my hike. I did not almost die. This makes it all worth it. It is so nice to just sit out here and be treated to this view. Beauteous. No other way to describe it. If I can get away with this trip without getting killed by a rattlesnake, I'm gonna chalk it up to a win. Let's just make a pact. If I am killed by a rattlesnake, you have to give my SIM card to someone who knows how to process a raw file and can edit it. It's almost time to start shooting. The sun is about to go behind those clouds. Minutes. Is your heart racing? My heart's racing. So much adrenaline. This has been pure adrenaline. Talking camera settings, 1/8 of a second, f13, ISO 100. Here we go. There's one. Here's another for the shadows. Two and three. Going to f20 by the way. Give me a little sunburst. There we go. And it's that easy. Well, that was a productive, super good day. I'm so happy with those pictures I got. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like the panorama more or just the original, but I think they're both great pictures. And even though that's really all I took today, I guess I did take one other picture earlier. I don't know, that's all I needed. I just needed one picture to feel good about this trip. So I'm gonna try to hike back to my campsite, which is almost 2 miles before it gets super dark. Although I am expecting to just have to walk in the dark. No moon either, so it's gonna get really dark. I have a flashlight. But whew, that's a day. I'm the only one in this area. There's no other cars in the parking lot. So I've got the night to myself to just sing songs, kumbaya myself to sleep. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the morning. Thanks for sticking with me this far.